3 Denver Broncos who could be cut after the 2025 minicamp, and why it matters, now after a thrilling 10-win season in 2024 and a long-awaited return to the playoffs. The Denver Broncos are once again in the spotlight, but this time, the conversation isn't just about comebacks or victories. With the 2025 mandatory minicamp wrapped up as of June 12, big decisions loom on the horizon. As the team eyes an even stronger run, the front office and coaching staff, led by the experienced Sean Payton, are taking a hard look at the roster, and some familiar names may not make it to training camp. The Broncos have wasted no time reshaping their squad in the offseason, and they've welcomed linebacker Dre Greenlaw, re-signed Jarrett Stidham, and added Sam Ehlinger to bolster depth. But the splashiest move came with the surprise signing of J.K. Dobbins, formerly with the Chargers. His addition sends a clear message: Denver is aiming high, and no roster spot is safe. Training camp kicks off in July, and until then, anything can happen. New signings are still expected, but so are tough cuts. And for 3 players in particular, time might be running out. If you're a Broncos fan or just love NFL drama, now's the time to hit that like button and subscribe. We're breaking down the names, the stakes, and what's coming next. The Dobbins effect and a crowded backfield. Let's start with the backfield shakeup. Denver's running game needed serious attention after finishing 16th in rushing yards and tied for 22nd in rushing touchdowns last season. Alarmingly, nearly a quarter of those rushing yards came from quarterback Bo Nix. Something had to change. Enter J.K. Dobbins. Fresh off a breakout season with the Chargers, 905 rushing yards, 9 touchdowns. Dobbins brings the kind of explosiveness Denver lacked. Combine that with rookie sensation R.J. Harvey, a second-round pick who racked up nearly 3,000 yards and 38 touchdowns over 2 seasons at UCF. And suddenly, the Broncos' backfield has new life. But not everyone will survive this upgrade. Jaleel McLaughlin, the undrafted standout from Youngstown State, has posted 906 rushing yards across 2 seasons. But with only 2 touchdowns and a relatively quiet presence on the field, he's now fighting an uphill battle. Dobbins is expected to start. Harvey is rising fast. McLaughlin, he might be looking for a new home sooner than later. A 2022 draft pick on the chopping block. The defense has also seen major changes. One of the most notable offseason additions was safety Talanoa Hufanga. When healthy, he's a force, 97 tackles, 4 interceptions, and 2 sacks in 2022 alone. But injuries have slowed him down over the past 2 seasons. Still, Denver sees him as a cornerstone piece, pairing him alongside Brandon Jones to lock down the secondary. This creates a logjam at safety. Devin Key and P.J. Locke are already proven backups. And special teams ace Sam Franklin, though not a starter, adds even more depth. So where does that leave Delaran Turner-Yell, a 5th-round pick from the 2022 draft? Turner-Yell has never quite lived up to expectations. With just 42 tackles and a single pass breakup in 2 seasons, his contributions have been limited. A torn ACL ended his 2023 season and sidelined him for all of 2024. As the roster tightens, Turner-Yell is running out of chances to prove he belongs in Denver. Rookie spotlight. Barron could push a veteran out cornerback as another position heating up with competition, and it's about to boil over. Patrick Surtain, too, fresh off winning NFL Defensive Player of the Year, is untouchable. Riley Moss has solidified his role as the other starting corner, but it's first-round rookie Jahdae Barron who's turning heads. Drafted 20th overall after a stellar career at Texas, where he won the Jim Thorpe Award and earned All-American honors, Barron has looked NFL-ready from day one. He's poised to become the team's starting nickel corner, and his arrival may spell the end for Joquan McMillian, another undrafted success story, carved out a solid role over the last 2 seasons as Denver's go-to nickelback, posting for interceptions and 119 tackles. But with limited experience outside that slot role and Barron now taking over, McMillian could fall down the depth chart fast, possibly right off the roster. The bottom line: tough calls, big ambitions. Sean Payton and the Broncos aren't playing it safe. Every move they've made this offseason points to a franchise hungry for more wins, more firepower, and a serious shot at redemption. But progress always comes with a cost. For players like McLaughlin, Turner-Yell, and McMillian, the clock is ticking. Want to stay ahead of every major move, every training camp surprise, and every underdog story in the making? Then like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. The road to the 2025 season is already full of twists, and we're just getting started.